Hello friends, today we gonna study new topic, that is matrix. So, let's start with the definition. A matrix is a set or group of numbers arranged in a square or rectangular array enclosed by two brackets. Let's take one example. Matrix is denoted by A. It is a 3 by 3 square matrix, means 3 rows and 3 columns. Now let's talk about the size of matrix. We can describe the size or dimension of a matrix using the following standard format. Number of rows into number of columns. Let me show you one example. In this figure there are two matrices. Matrix A which have 2 rows and 3 columns, and matrix B also have 2 rows and 3 columns. Now I will tell you how to represent a matrix. Here we took a square matrix denoted by A, so first entry of this matrix is A1. 1 means this is the first element of first row and first column. Second entry of this matrix is A1. 2, that means this is the element of first row and second column. Likewise A2. 1, 2 is for second row and 1 is column. Now you can represent whole matrix like this. After representation, now we will focus on types of matrix. There are 6 types of matrix. 1 is column matrix, 2 is row matrix, 3 is rectangular matrix, 4th is diagonal matrix, a 5th is unit matrix, and last is null matrix. So, let me explain these types of matrix one by one. First is column and row matrix. Friends, as you understand by the name, if a matrix contains only row elements, then it is called row matrix. Likewise, if a matrix contains only column elements, then it is known by column matrix. As you see in example, I have marked column matrix by black circle and row matrix by red circle. Third one is rectangular matrix. If numbers of rows is not equal to number of columns, then it will be known as rectangular matrix. So, let's take this example. If you calculate number of rows which is marked by red color is equal to 4 and number of columns which is marked by black color is equal to 5. So number of rows does not equal to number of column, therefore this matrix is called rectangular matrix. We will come on. Diagonal matrix. A square matrix is called diagonal matrix if its non-diagonal entries are 0. And diagonal elements can be constants or 0. As you see in this example, non-diagonal elements which are marked by red are 0. And diagonal elements are constant. Let's take one more example. So in this example you can see diagonal of this matrix is non-zero, and non-diagonal elements are 0. Fifth one is unit matrix. A diagonal matrix whose all elements on the main diagonal are equal to 1 is called identity matrix. As you can see in the example, the main diagonal of this matrix is 1, so this matrix is the unit matrix. We will see one more example. In this example you can see diagonal of this matrix are 1, and non-diagonal elements are 0s. In unit matrix, diagonal of matrix must be 1 only. Now last one is null matrix. A matrix whose entries are all 0 is called a 0 matrix. As figure shown, all entries of the matrix are 0, so you can say this matrix is null matrix.
Created using Powtoon.